What's up with y'all, bruh? It's Jaddy. I know that at least one time in everybody's life that y'all have questioned reality in some type of way, right? You question, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is everything, right? Like, who is this sexy ass nigga talking to me through the phone, right? When you go to sleep, when you die, anything, right? Because sleep is the cousin of death. So people say that because your spirit leaves your body in both situations, in both cases, right? So this physical right here, all of this is nothing. Like, this is nothing, my nigga. It's like, it's I don't know how many dimensions it is. People say that it's only 9. Some people say it's 12. XXX Tentacion was saying that it was just 9. It's 9 different realms of thought, right? I honestly thought that shit was bullshit for a long ass time. Like, I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, right? Until I actually experienced it myself. And then I started to realize slowly that oh, X said this shit, right? And all these other niggas, these YouTubers and shit, I used to think that shit was so fucking fake, but that shit is real. And there was a study done, right? There was a study done by some nigga. I don't know, you can look this shit up, but he had a test. He tested the weight of somebody to before they die, right before they die, and then he tested their weight like as soon as like their heartbeat just stopped, right? Or like, you know when on that little heartbeat sensor thing when it just go that shit, right? As soon as that shit happened, he tested their weight and it was like 0.11 something gram that had left their body or some shit. And this was a recurring thing. Like, he did this with multiple people. So I'm saying that to say, and you can look that shit up too. So I'm saying that to say, you have a spirit, you have a soul, you have something bigger than just this physical realm, right? Just this body. Like, this nigga right here, this is nothing, my nigga. This is nothing, right? When you go to sleep and you dream, that's a whole nother world. Like, that's a whole nother reality, right? But we gave it a name. We gave it a name called dreaming. And when we dream permanently, it's death. But you don't really die. Your spirit just leaves the body. Your body is just here. When you die, your body stays here. It goes into the ground and it becomes like trees or some shit. Your body will stay right here, my nigga. Your soul is who you are, though. But they will never teach you this in school. They will never teach you. You're not brought up knowing this. Because no one really, they're not going to teach you that you're more than just this body. Because if you know that you're more than just this body, you're not going to want to become a slave to the system and shit. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about you. I'm here to talk about your soul. So listen. People who astral project, people who are able to lucid dream, all of that. That shit is real. That shit is a whole nother world. People look at you like you crazy and shit, but there are people, when people say that they can see demons or they can see spirits and shit, that's because their third eye is open. They're able to actually see the other realms and the other 9 dimensions and shit. They're able to see it. Like, when you have cats and snakes, I believe it's snakes, they have their third eyes open. So when your cat is like this, like looking around and shit, I know some of y'all got cats in y'all house. Pay attention to your cat. When it's looking around, it sees it. Its third eye is open, my nigga. That shit is open. And when you have, and keep in mind, your third eye is not some mystical shit, not some devil worship shit, no shit like that. But in the Christian religion, they like to say that it's some type of like demonic, like you worshiping the devil if you open it and all of that. But your third eye was open when you were born. They have to close it when you're born. Like, that's the shit that they inject you with, so that you're not able to really access who you are. So, but all that aside, you have a spirit, and it's a real thing. It's more real than just this. It's more real than just your skin, your body, your bones and shit. It's more real than that. So the greatest, or I shouldn't say the greatest scientist, but more so like the greatest mind, the greatest, like he was a super genius, Nikola Tesla, right? He said, if you want to find out the laws of the universe, think in terms of frequency and vibration. Frequency and vibration. We don't know too much about that because they don't teach us about that in school. The schooling system that we have, especially in the United States, it's all indoctrination. And it doesn't teach you who you really are. It doesn't teach you real shit. It only teaches you fucking how many apples does Joe carry after the fucking third power of the six. Like, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Who cares, my nigga? That shit, that's some dumb shit. School is for, bruh, they condition you to be fucking stupid. That shit is retarded, my nigga. That shit is dumb. I don't give a fuck what you say, my nigga. And keep in mind, like, everybody is smart in their own way. Everybody, since everybody is smart in their own way, that's my thing. If everyone is smart in their own way, why would you equate? Why would you give them all the same shit? Like, some people are book smart, some people are street smart, some people are more so critical thinking smart. They don't really teach you critical thinking skills in school. They only teach you how to follow. They don't teach you how to be a leader. They don't teach you how to be yourself. They don't teach you how to ascend, how to connect with your higher self, how to connect with your spirit. You have a spirit that you can connect with. And when you connect with your spirit, you start to realize that this shit, the third dimension, this shit is a fucking joke. It's a joke. This shit is not real. Just the other day, this one girl was saying how she's so ugly and my friend was really teasing her and really going on her ass, frying her shit, right? And it was funny, I'm not gonna lie, but I realized, like, or not realized, I already knew, but I wasn't like laughing at her or no shit. It was more so everybody is beautiful, because we are all just spirits living in a like, I know y'all have seen the movie Avatar, right? Not Avatar Last Airbender. That shit was trash, by the way. That shit was trash. But the blue avatars, like the blue ones that, like, they look like Native Americans and shit. So when the dude plugs up into this little machine and then he goes into the avatar body and shit, that's moving consciousness. That's like he's putting his consciousness into another body. That's basically what it is. That's basically what you are. In movies, they like to show us certain things. It's called predictive programming. They like to show us certain things, like with The Simpsons, like with Star Trek, all of that. But that's really what you are. You are not just this body. You are your higher self. You have 9 different dimensions of you, of yourself, and this is a known thing, though. Like, this is a I guess you could say ancient thing. Like, Egyptians knew this shit, fucking Aztecs knew this shit. This shit is old as fuck. It's old as fuck. But that's really all I have to say. you are higher than just this body. And oh yeah, let me teach you how the fuck to connect to your higher self. To connect to your higher self, you need to be able to, I don't really want to say meditate, because that's like, a lot of people just can't meditate right now because it's a lot of thoughts. It's a lot of negative thoughts that keep running in your mind, like, that's keeping you from meditating. I know everybody has at least tried meditation at one time, and you see how hard it is because you constantly thinking. That's your ego. That's your third dimension. My bad, y'all. Somebody fucking called me, bro. I hate when people do that shit, but that's your third dimensional thought. Just this ego, that's your third dimensional thought. But your spirit, the spirit that you connect with when you dream, that's your, oh my fucking God, niggas keep calling me, bro. But that's your fourth dimensional thought when you go to sleep and when you die. Let me say this before somebody else call me. So the video about to end, but that's your fourth dimension when you die. When you lucid dream, when you astral project, all that shit is real, my nigga. That shit is real. How to access it? You have to start watching your thoughts. Like, you have to start being able to watch your thoughts. I can't really describe it in other ways because the English language is very, very limiting, but you have to be able to watch your thoughts, watch what you're thinking. And just like floors, just like, say there was a thief that went into a house, right? A thief that went into a house. They on the first floor. And then the police come on the first floor, and then now the thieves are on the second floor. And then the police go on the second floor, and now they on the third floor. That's how it gets. Like, it's like levels to it. Once you learn how to watch your ego, which is your third dimensional thought, you start to notice that even your fourth dimensional thought can be watched too. That's how you increase your frequency and your vibration. That's how you ascend in a way. But that's all we got for today. I hope y'all enjoyed, bro. Peace and power, love to everybody. Go out and get some sun, my nigga. It's melanin going crazy. Yeah, y'all just have a nice ass day. Love y'all.